Hello, Collective. Good morning. Tarot Flow here to give you your full moon in Aquarius reading. So, if you feel like this message is going to resonate with you, please stick around. And if not, you can scroll away at this time. Remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. So, even if this message reaches you after the full moon in Aquarius, let's say a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, the message is still going to resonate. So, let's get into the cards and see what Spirit has for you for this full moon in Aquarius. Today I'm using the Mystic Monday Tarot deck. Okay. And as always, take what resonates and leave what does not. Every story doesn't fit for every person. Okay. Okay. So what does the collective need to know about this full moon in Aquarius? Ooh, 4 cards. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. So we have 4 cards. And we'll also talk about the cards on the bottom of the deck as well. I always like to get that energy out. Just because the cards on the bottom of the deck are significant. So the 4 cards we got today for the full moon in Aquarius is the Empress, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Lovers. Now these cards have slightly different meanings than the original tarot, so we'll go ahead and jump right in. So the first 2 cards, you have the Empress and the 8 of Cups. And I love this because I'm hearing it's not only regulation, but it's also time jumping as well. Like in the original tarot, the 8 of Cups is someone walking away. This person isn't just walking away, they're jumping into a different location. So this could be timeline jumping, or this could be you physically moving. Okay. The Empress is about procreation with the universe. You feeling, regulated. You feel safe to receive. You're abundant. You're fruitful, and fertile. That actually came up the other day with my collective message for the week. If you are in a relationship, just kind of be mindful because you are fertile at this time. If you're not in a relationship, you're fertile with ideas. You're fertile with, coming up with new innovative ways for you to manifest or express yourself, right? And especially because we are in this full moon in Aquarius, it's about releasing those limited beliefs in order to allow you to be your most authentic self. And I feel like this is showing that you are allowing yourself to be authentic. And then when you allow yourself to be authentic, there's a shift here. There's a shift in direction. There's a shift in energy. It's not just you walking away, but you're headed to somewhere safe. You're headed to somewhere different. Even if it's a little bit of fear of the unknown, you're allowing yourself to do it because this person is sitting on the edge and literally about to jump, like they're leaping. And then you have the 5 of Cups and you have the Lovers. So I love this a lot, how it comes up with the 8 of Cups and then the 5 of Cups like this. So let's do it this way and then we'll get into the last card. So because you are having to walk away or leave things behind or jump into this new portal, this new location, there is a need for you to still reflect. Okay, this could be grieving or changing your perspective and understanding that instead of looking at your L's as losses, look at them as lessons, right? Because in the original tarot, it's someone looking at it's someone looking at 3 cups on the ground and they don't realize that there's 2 behind them, So now you have to change your perspective. If you did lose something or if you watch things, fall out of your grasp, it's really for a reason. And what is left is truly what's meant for you. So you could be chasing outcomes, scenarios, different things that you feel like you are working hard towards, but those are things that are not meant for you at this time. They're not in alignment with the person you want to become and or just the life that you want to live, period, right? So there is a need here for you to be grieving. There is a need here for losses. But I also feel like that's the reason why some of you are walking away. Like you're realizing the cost of walking away or relocating to this new destination now. It's like you are leaving things behind, but it's necessary. You know, you have to leave people, places, and things behind. You know, you have to leave behind the limited beliefs, the ego, the negative emotion, the sulking in things and giving yourself pity parties. There's certain things, there's patterns, behaviors that you have to release and let go of now. And it makes a lot of sense because we're also in Saturn retrograde, which is making us get a handle on our habits, our patterns, create stability, take accountability, right? And so I feel like those of you who are aware of what is going on, you know the risk that you're taking from having to walk away from something, but you ultimately know that's for your greatest good, right? And then you have the Lover's card here. And I love this because as you transition or, travel off into another timeline, dimension, portal, however you want to say it, there is balance here. Okay, balance within yourself, balance within certain areas of your life. And because the Lovers are here and we're in the full moon in Aquarius, I also feel like this is you coming into contact with, if this isn't an actual person that you're coming in union with, this is like-minded individuals, creating a new community for yourself, interacting with people within your circle, within your community, that you can express your most authentic self to. This is not, and that's why this feels like you being in alignment with your true authentic self, because the people, places, and things that you are leaving behind and having to grieve from is not in alignment with your authentic self. It's not in alignment with the person you want to become or the life that you're trying to live. And then when you walk away and you completely remove those things from your life, this comes in as a confirmation that you are now magnetizing the right people, places, and things into your life. Okay. And I love this a lot because these two, I guess, mountains back here in the background kind of look very portal-ish, right? Like walking through a threshold of something. And if you notice here in these cards, if you notice the full moon last night, it was very orange. You see these cards? Just can't make it up. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. This is a big deal because now this is about you creating long-term stability. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause the video for my son. So you are coming into long-term stability, and not only that, but moving towards what you want at an accelerated rate. It's like you know what you want. You're happy about it. You have your mind set, and then you're also creating a following for yourself. You're going to be successful and victorious. You notice this moon back here in the background again? And then you also have the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. This is long-term stability, structure, new routines, balance, right? So these two knights is representing new phases of your life. This is you standing into leadership, being passionate, going towards what you want and what you truly believe in, and then allowing that energy to build this long-term stability, okay? So really at this time, set your intention on the things that you want for the future, right? Especially for next year, as we come into the year 2027, it's going to be a year two. So that's balance, right? Everybody talked about the year one and how great it was going to be, but year one is not really great for everybody because you're learning something new for the first time. It's unfamiliar, right? It's like you have to learn this new space and adapt to it. Year two, next year, because it's about balance, you'll start to see how you thrive in new spaces, right? So when Saturn goes direct and in December 10th, more things are going to come about for you, more opportunities, more potential, and you realizing that your authentic self can really provide things for you for the future because you are expressing that true part of yourself, and especially as we come into Lionsgate season, it's all about showcasing authenticity. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please comment down below. And I'm also leaving my information down here so you can contact me for a personal reading. I also have tarot specials going on for today, Thursday, and Friday, as well as this weekend. I'll be posting my specials for August. So I hope you guys have a good week. I love you. Bye.